All right, BarNaturalPrez, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's getting ready to go down.
Yo, we out here at Juniper Park, back with the rings. About to do a back routine. Just like my chest routine, it's going to be bodybuilding style for muscle growth and hypertrophy. It's going to be a little higher volume, shorter rest periods. We're going to start with an isolation movement first to get blood pumping to the working muscles before we get into the main movement. So here we're going to start with ring rows, or what you could call Australian pull-ups. If you don't got rings, you would be doing these on a parallel bar to begin a progression before doing a pull-up. This is just to get some blood to the muscle. So we're going to do 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. And again, anything on the rings is harder, so you'll see here. Remember guys, whenever you're doing anything on the rings, your body always wants to be tight in a line. You don't want one foot out, you don't want one loose limb. Everything always engaged. Glutes engaged, core engaged, everything. So how we doing rows on here? We're coming down, laying out flat, feet together, with a little twist in the hand. Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. So again, for the rows, starting with pronated grip, and we're doing a little twist. Starting pronated grip with the rows, and as we come in and contract, we go into supinated grip, palms up, to get a real nice contraction in the back. So with underhand grip, supinated grip, when you're doing rows or any type of movement, when your palms are up, you get a deeper stretch in the back and a better contraction. You're able to bring your shoulders, and your elbows farther back and stretch that back and contract that back deeper. Now if I have my palms down, I can't get back as far because my elbows
Show me the back over here. Turn around. Yeah.
So if I have palms down and pronated grip,
Mm-hmm.
pronated grip, and I'm trying to flex my back as much as I can, my elbows now are flaring out more, and I can't engage and flex the back as much as I can. Now if I flip it under to underhand, you see that deeper stretch? See how much farther back my elbows get? So we start pronated grip on the rows, and when we contract, we underhand to supinated. Get a deep contraction in the lat. Let's go, set 2. 1 minute break here, guys. Again, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. The higher the rings, easier the rows. So next set, for demonstration, I'm going to show you the easier variation. The rings demonstrated a little higher. So if you've got these straps, we're going to move them up to a level 9. You're going to see how much more slanted my body is now than it was when my rings were lower. My body was almost parallel to the floor with the rings down low. Now I'm going to be slanted up. So watch the difference. Alright, easier variation. Look. Now look at my body. Instead of being all the way down here, my body is up here, more hard, more slanted, and we're gonna row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that, guys. Advanced and beginner variations. That's the first movement, the isolation, to warm up the back, get a lot of blood flowing to the muscle. We kept the break short, 1 minute. Now the lats are pumped, the back is pumped already, and we're gonna get on to the main movement of the day, which is muscle ups. Now for this, we're gonna be working in a low rep range. We're just gonna be doing 3 sets of 3, because remember, muscle up is not just a back movement, it's a full body movement. Everything's engaged. You're working your shoulders, your chest, your core, your legs, everything's engaged in a muscle up on the rings. So we're gonna be doing 3 sets of 3, strict form, and on these we're gonna be taking 2-minute breaks. I'm gonna do 2 sets of 3 reps strict, and on the third set, I'm going to demonstrate the beginner variation, because remember, there's always a beginner variation you can do on the rings. I'm going to demonstrate muscle-up jump-ups for the rings, that if you can't do muscle-ups, do the exact same routine, and just do this variation instead. So let's see if we can. Alright, so I have the rings on the level that we did the beginner variation of the rows. For muscle ups, I'm going to raise them higher. So now, when doing the muscle ups, key thing when setting up the rings for the muscle up. You want to make sure the rings are high enough so that when you're fully dead hanging from the ring, when you're fully dead hanging, you could fully extend and keep your feet up at the same time. If you can't fully extend and keep your feet up, then the rings are either too low or too high. So you want to be able, the higher they go, the easier it's going to be, because it's going to be less leverage on the rings. I mean, less slack on the rings. But key is, you can't have the rings too low, so when you come down in the negative and to the lockout position of the rings, your feet hit the floor. You want to be able to lock out fully and keep your legs up, because remember, when doing a muscle up on the rings, there's no momentum. If you're doing a muscle up on the bar, you go up. When you come down, you generate that swing forward and you kick your legs back up. If you're trying to generate momentum on a bar or something, on the rings, again, there's no momentum. It's up, it's strict down. It's up, it's strict down. It's up, and obviously this is up, so I'm muscling up, and this is down back to full lockout. So remember, 3 sets, 3 reps, 2-minute breaks. Set 1. Full lockout, all the way down. Full lockout, all the way down. Full lockout, all the way down. All the way down each rep. Even on that last rep, fully get the full lockout, the full extension on the arm. That's how you're going to build the strength and get the full range of motion for the muscle up. So again, training in the low rep range like this, 1 to 3 reps, 1 to 5 reps, it's more strength based. So here, I'm going to be taking 2 minutes. If you need to, you can go a little longer, up to 3 minutes. You want to make sure you're fully recovered and you want clean reps each set. So I'm going to take 2-minute breaks. I'm going to do the next set at 3. And like I said, for the third set, I'm going to demonstrate how a beginner can jump up into the rings. Just because, and like I said, this is a high volume routine still. Just because we're doing a low rep range for this routine, it's this muscle, this exercise in general. The first set, the first routine of the rows, we hit 45 reps, 3 sets of 15 reps, 12 to 15 reps. That's a lot of reps, a lot of blood flowing to the muscle in a short period of time. You're doing this movement right here. Again, it's not just a back movement, it's full body movement. So again, the reps are going to be a little less, little lower in volume, but again, more muscle engagement, more central nervous system engagement. Once we're done here, the reps will get higher throughout the workouts too. Set 2. And remember guys, like I said, show the false grip. Show the false grip. They can't do a muscle up without a false grip. And remember, when doing a muscle up on the rings, you cannot do a muscle up with your hand like this. You need to have a false grip. I told you about it earlier. False grip is your ring. Your wrist stays over the ring. full flexion of the wrist. A lot of forearm engagement, a lot of grip strength. So again, if I was to do a muscle up on the bar, you could come up on the bar like this and rotate your wrist. Because why? Because you have momentum and momentum and force generating you up. On the rings, if you try to move up, the ring is going to move with you. You have to have your wrist over the ring already. So when you pull your body up, your wrist is already above the ring. Stand close and you can see when I pull up on the muscle up, you'll see my wrist is going to stay on top of the ring from full lockout until I lock out in the dip. So watch. Wrist above the ring, hanging, wrist still above the ring. Up, wrist still there, up, no movement. 1 rep. Watch when I go down. Wrist still above the ring. Back up. Watch when I go down. Wrist still above the ring. Full lockout. Remember, each rep, full lockout. Alright, so, what's up? My pops.
Okay.
So, now, I did 2 sets, full range of motion, 3 reps, advanced variation. Now I was really advanced, because again, I did an L sit. The higher you get the rings, the more leverage, the more clearance for your legs. So, if I was to put the rings all the way up here, I can keep my legs straighter.
Can you muscle up from there?
It's easier from there, of course.
Sure, give me a
It's
demonstration.
easier from there.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I got them at the same height right now. I don't want to hold up. 14, 14. So
Yeah.
again, the reason why this is easier now is because my body is more straight. If you were on a pull-up bar and you were doing regular pull-ups, or if you were on that pull-up bar and doing an L-sit pull-up, what's harder? The L-sit pull-up. Why? Because now you have that lever on your body. You have your upper body and your legs. So now instead of having gravity just on your body on a pull-up like this, you have that L-sit position, and now gravity is working on your legs too. So you have a lever arm, which is causing more gravity and resistance down on your body. So same thing. When I was doing those muscle-ups, you saw I was almost in an L-sit. Why? Because the rings were so low that I couldn't keep my legs fully extended, or else I would hit the floor. So when you raise the rings, you're able to keep your legs straighter. Now, they're not going to be fully straight here because I'm not putting the rings all the way up. If I would have to put the rings a lot higher, and I need a stool for me to get full extension, be able to hang on the ring like I would on the bar. You understand what I'm saying? I won't be able to get the rings out. I mean, I could, then I won't be able to get them down actually. So I'm going to just show you muscle up from here. Straighter legs. Ready? So now I don't got to go into an L-sit so much. Here.
Give me one more. Give me one more so I can get the leg.
Ready? Straight legs. Up. So now, those are 2 advanced variations. First one more advanced, the ones you saw me doing in my sets. A little higher the rings go, get a little easier, because again, you don't got to be in that L-sit position. Now I'm going to show you how you train for it and how you can do this set if you're a beginner and you can't muscle up yet. So we're going to lower the rings now.
One more time.
One more time. Or somebody just end the workout.
There we go.
I'm a righty, guys.
Okay.
Alright, so for a beginner, all you want to do is set the rings up to just about chest height. So you want to be able to walk up to the rings, get your hands in the false grip position, and be able to get into almost a dip position. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to drop down and sit. You're going to sit till your knees are bent, your butt's off the floor, but you're fully locked out still. Now all you're going to do from here, variation 1, you're going to start with 1 foot. You're going to lift 1 foot up, and all you're going to do and jump up. Come back down on that 1 foot, and fully hang. Again, same foot, one foot up, come up, jump, and now you're in a muscle up position. Back down on the foot, fully lock out, switch feet. If that's too hard for you, one foot at a time, you can use both feet. Fully hang from here, come up, jump. It's a full lockout. Come back down, fully hang, jump right back up. Full lockout, and when I say full lockout, when you're here, you've got all your weight down, fully locked out. Here, jump right back up. So same thing, 3 sets, 3 reps of jump ups if you can't do a regular muscle up.
Okay. So what we doing next?
Now read the phone.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I already know. So next, we're gonna do tuck front lever and tuck back lever holds. Now you could do them in full variation, full front lever, full back lever. So I'll demonstrate both variations. I'm gonna do 3 sets. This is gonna be a straight arm movement. Now all straight arm pulling movements are really a lot of lat engagement, a lot of scapular engagement. Remember, your scapula is your back, one of the most underrated and undertrained muscles in your back. And you need to have a strong scapula to be able to do moves such as the planche, front levers, back levers, dips, anything in general in bodyweight training. You want a strong scap. It'll even help you with doing more pull-up reps. So, what we're gonna do here is a straight arm movement. We're gonna do isometric holds for time. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10-second holds in the back lever and 3 sets of 10-second holds in the front lever, tucked, tuck position. Tuck meaning knees bent. If I was to go full front lever and full back lever, I would just do 3 sets for max time. I wouldn't put a certain time limit on it because I don't know how long I'd be able to hold each set for. And I would just work on holding for max time each set and building up in that position. But when working tucked, it's good to put a number on because the tuck's an easier progression and you want to be able to get strong in that position before you even move on to the advanced variation. So I'm going to start with the beginner variation and then I'm going to get into the advanced one as the sets go. So I'm going to do 2 sets of beginner, 2 sets of advanced. So we're raising the rings again, guys. Remember, I had them low for the muscle up demonstration for a beginner. So now I'm going to raise them for me to do a straight arm pull workout. So I put them on level 12. That's what I use for my muscle ups also. And now remember, when you're using the rings and you're hanging low and you're doing your movements in an L-sit position or a tuck position, you're engaging your core a lot more. Think about doing knee raises, leg raises. That's all a crunchy movement, it's all a core movement. So now if you're doing tuck movements or L-sit movements, it's a lot more engagement on the core. It's going to strengthen that core, harden the abs, and it's going to be a lot more beneficial to understand that full body control. So, first movement we're going to do a straight arm pull from full lockout into a tuck back lever hold. And then from the back lever, I'm going to come down into a front lever. So that's going to be the set. Back lever hold to a front lever hold. So, full lockout, guys. Remember, this is the tuck variation. Straight arm the whole time. There's no bending in the arms. You're not pulling at all. You're not pulling from your biceps. The movement is a straight arm movement. Now, if you were in the gym, let me give you a demonstration of a straight arm movement in the gym for your lats. If you were on a cable machine, you were trying to do pull downs like that, that's a straight arm movement. If you're doing a front lever on the bar, you're holding your body like this. You're pulling the bar down. It's a straight arm movement. It's all lat engagement. If you're doing a planche like this, it's shoulder engagement and all lat engagement like this. You're pushing down on the floor. It's all lat engagement. The same thing. Levers and planches, it's the same position. Think about it. Front lever, you're holding the bar like this, legs extended. Planche, you're on the floor, legs extended. Just flip the movement over. Get a picture, flip it upside down. One goes to the other. So you're training the same muscle groups, just in opposite forces. So here you're gonna watch. All the pull comes from the lat, straight arm the whole time. false grip, everything. Here, tucked, all the way around, straight arm. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Front lever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The arm stays straight through the whole movement. There is no bend in the arm. So again, it's a straight arm pull down. If you can't do it tucked like that, I was in more of an advanced tucked. The more you tuck your body in, the easier it'll be. So I'll demonstrate the next set, more tucked. So the more close your body is, the more round, the more tucked in it is, the easier it'll be. And you know, the reason that is, because again, the lever arm of your body is less. So the more open your body is, the more lever on the body, more gravity that's hitting the lever arm. So the longer you are, the harder it is. The more tucked you are, the easier the movement becomes. And again, on these sets like this, 2 to 3 minute breaks in between. Again, they're more strength based, but it's still a lot of time under tension. So I like to equate my holds to reps similar to that. So if I was to do 10 reps, I would equate that to a 10-second isometric hold. So if I want to hold for 10 seconds in my head, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, the same way I would be doing reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the time under tension is still there. You may seem like the volume is low because we're only doing 1 rep and 1 hold, but the time under tension is there. So again, the blood is still going. So it's, again, in the sense, it's still high volume because you're keeping that muscle tense for a lot of time and a lot of blood is flowing to it. Let's get into set 2, easier variation, and then I'll do the next 2 in the more advanced one.
Okay.
So as you saw in the first set, when I started, I was tucked like this, coming all the way around. That's an advanced tuck because my legs are bent, but my hips are slightly open. Now I'm going to go into a more beginner variation of a tuck where my legs are closer to my body. It'll be easier to pull, like I said, less gravity on your body in general. So watch. Here, we're going to tuck all the way up. Knees all the way to our stomach, and we're going to come all the way around here. See how tight I am now? All the way around. Now I'm going to hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back around to a front lever. Staying tight and tucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay over here. Come here. Now remember, easy, more advanced tuck. You opening up the hips more. Easy, more advanced. Alright, so those are the 2 beginner variations of a front lever and back lever pull. I'm going to demonstrate the more advanced version next, which is going to be a full back lever and full front lever. I'm going to tell you this now. I'll hold the back lever for a few seconds. When I come to the front lever, I may be real fatigued, I may not hold it at all, but if you can't hold it, a negative is just as important. So you'll see, I'm going to come from the back lever, and I'm going to come fully around to full front lever position, and I'm going to control the negative down as slow as I can, keeping my arms straight, working that full range of motion. The best way to get stronger at a movement is to work the negative. Negatives build the most strength. If you were in the gym and you could bench 225 for reps, and you went to do 255 and you couldn't lift that bar, you would be able to control that bar down. You just wouldn't be able to lift it up off you. You can control it down because you're always more strong in the eccentric portion of a movement. Eccentric meaning the negative. So the negative portion of a movement. In the pull-up, you may not be able to do a 100-pound pull-up, but if you got on a bar with a 100-pound strap to you and you got on top of it, you'll be able to hang from it because you'll be able to drop down in that position and control it going down, but you won't be able to control it going up. You're always stronger in the negative position. Now maybe it won't be 100 pounds for you, maybe it'll be 20 pounds for you. Remember, it's just relative to what you're strong at. You'll always be stronger in an eccentric, which is the negative portion of a movement.
So you got one, how many more exercises we got? Are we finishing? Two more? Two more maybe?
We got 2 more. We got this. 2 more exercises.
Okay. All right, y'all. BarNaturalPrez, my man Elvis, aka BarNaturalPrez, showing y'all a back workout.
So we're gonna go
on the rings.
Full back lever to full front lever negative right now.
Okay.
You're going to want to catch me on the side as I go into lever 2 so you can see the horizontal. You start there.
And then move around. Oh, got you. Okay.
So, you're going for a full back lever. Straight arm the whole time. Remember, guys. Pull it back to a front lever. Ready? So like I said, held it as long as I can. Even if I got that 1 second on the front lever hold, still time under tension. And working the negative is gonna build strength through that whole range of motion, and that's what's gonna get you stronger in that movement in general. So I'm gonna do one more set of that. I'm gonna rest 2 minutes. I'll do one more back lever hold to a front lever hold if I could get it, so you guys can see, and just watch. Remember, straight arms the whole time. You will not see no bend in the arm. It's everything's pulling from the latch, straight arm movement. Oh, it's hot out here, guys. It's like 90 for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My man got both. He got the water and he got the...
Water in one bottle, aminos and the carbs in another. Gotta hydrate.
Okay. He don't play around, man. A lot of the dudes I film, they don't drink during, you know. But my man here, he drinks. He don't, you know.
Probably numbers 3 and 4 for the day already. But the first 2 are only water.
Wow.
Always water. I told you guys. All I drink is water, tea, and a little bit of black coffee before I work out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's go.
I'll get you from this side here. See how he can hold the front. Let's see. It's tough.
It's tough.
Plus you did a lot of other workouts, let's keep it real.
We did a lot of other workouts.
Yeah. Lift up, cut up. That's ring work. Y'all see the back. Y'all see the gains. All right. So what's the
front? I don't even know how to flex, guys.
Yeah, I know.
I can't flex for my life. But I don't just got show muscles, I got go muscles. I'm ready to go too.
Yeah. You're not ready for the stage, but you're ready for the workout.
It's another workout on its own posing, man.
Yeah.
Dude had me posing for the last film, for the last clips.
Yeah.
Fucking getting sore and tense just from that.
Alright. So
Alright, so we got 2 more workouts left on the back routine. We got ring chins and Bulgarian pulls as one workout, and then we're gonna end it with, what do I have as my ender? We're gonna do tuck rows to end it. So watch. The next routine is gonna be 2 workouts in one. So it's gonna be a chin up and a Bulgarian pull-up. 1 set chin-ups, 1 set Bulgarian pull-ups. We're gonna do 2 of each, and then we're gonna end it with 1 set of tuck rows for a burnout of max reps.
okay. All right, BarNaturalPrez. He doing a back workout on the rings.
Alright. So we're gonna raise the rings. We're gonna start with ring chins for the first set. And now again, ring chin-ups. You're gonna hit a little more biceps, just as if you were doing chin-ups on a pull-up bar. And then we're gonna go into a Bulgarian pull, which is a little more strict, a little more lat engagement. So follow, do set 1 chin-ups, set 2 Bulgarian pulls. I'm gonna raise the rings here, guys, so my legs can hang a little straight. I don't wanna be in an L-sit for these. Alright, so first we're gonna do chins. Same thing. Full grip. You always want to start on a dead hang. Here, I'm gonna have a slight bend in my knees. I'm gonna keep my knees bent. Actually, I'm not gonna go into full L. I'll stay tucked like this throughout the whole movement. So we're going 2 sets of each, 6 to 8 reps of each movement. Ring chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ring chin. Keeping your legs tucked, more core engagement. And I'm gonna do Bulgarian pull-ups next. A lot harder variation than the ring chin-ups. Again, remember doing the chin-ups, get a little more bicep engagement, extra help on the pull from the bicep. Now these Bulgarian pull-ups, you may not have seen this variation before, but it's gonna really target the lats and get a nice squeeze on the lats. You could say it would be like similar to doing a cable pull down in the gym. You had one cable here and one high cable here, and you stood between them and you pulled the cables into your lats like this, singly like that. It would mimic a Bulgarian pull-up. Not on a lat pull down. A lat pull down, you're bringing the bar in front of your chest. If you were in the gym, remember lat pull down comes like this in front of your chest, just like a pull-up would. Now if you were in the gym mimicking a Bulgarian pull-up, you would stand between 2 pulleys, one high pulley here, one high pulley here, and you would pull the cables into your lats like this. You would bring your elbows in, and you'll see how I'm going to demonstrate that as a Bulgarian pull-up. Alright, so watch guys. I'm going to stay in the tuck position. I'm going to go for 6 to 8 reps again. Here, pulling through the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it's 2 sets of each. I'll go back to ring chin-ups next, and the 4th set will be another set of Bulgarian pull-ups. 90-second breaks here, no more than that. Keep the blood flowing. Reps are going to be moderate, 6 to 8. Still in that hypertrophy range. Again, it's a tough workout. If you don't have, if it's easy for body weight, you add a weight vest, add some weighted belt. If you can't do the Bulgarian pulls, if they're too hard, just do chin-ups. Work on your progressions on your own. Everything will come in time. Don't try to skip the basics. Basics are always needed for a good foundation. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great routine for a more beginner to the more advanced athlete. Always tailored to your level. Alright, set 3. Chins again. Staying tucked. One more set. I have to wear some sunscreen next time we come out here. Burning up.
Tell them where we at again.
We're in Juniper Park, Middle Village, Queens. Anybody ever want to come through, shoot me a DM. BarNaturalPrez. I'm out here almost every day. Either training myself, training clients. Hopefully more training with That's Good Money, more filming.
Yeah, yeah.
You already know.
Alright. And some good content with the ring, something different.
Yeah, man, I always bring you guys good quality content,
Yes, sir.
knowledge. I try not to BS nothing, you know, I never BS. I try to spit it the way I interpret it, and the way I would teach it to my clients, and the way I would teach it to and live upon it myself. So I practice what I preach, basically what I'm saying. So if you see me doing it, it's what I'm really doing. I ain't just doing this for show. You could go back, you go on my Instagram, I post videos for years. I just started my YouTube recently, so, but I'm pretty consistent with it now. You'll see full routines posted, full training programs. Well, again, you go on my IG from years back, you'll stay seeing me on the rings. I don't just do this for show. I've been doing this, and like I said, guys, calisthenics, a lot of mental. Anybody could go and add more weight to a bar or to a stack of weight stack or whatever. Coming out here and train your body, train your mind to get better and get stronger and understand itself. It's a whole different ball game, man. It'll strengthen you, not just here, in every aspect of your life. Trust me.
All right. So what we got next for them?
We got one more set, Bulgarian Pull-Ups.
Oh, one more set. Oh,
one more
okay.
set of Bulgarian Pull-Ups.
Juniper Park, y'all. Queens. Let's get it.
Remember, through the rings.
See the way his arms is moving, y'all?
Not easy. Alright. So we did rows, muscle ups. Did rows, muscle ups, I'm fucking
Chin ups.
Chin ups, Bulgarian pull-ups. There's something else too.
It's the last one now or no?
We got one more. We're gonna do tuck row. Oh, we did the front and back lever holds. So it was the front and back levers.
Yeah, so this is it?
First we did the isolation, the rows.
Yeah.
Main compound of the day, 3x3 muscle ups. Then went to straight arm work. We did front lever holds, back lever holds. Went to 4 sets of ring chins and Bulgarian pull-ups. And we're gonna end it right now.
Okay.
Just one set of tucked front lever rows. So now we're gonna get into a tuck position. I'm gonna demonstrate it each way. I'm gonna demonstrate a few reps, really tuck for the beginner variation. Then I'll open up a little more for the more advanced version. So one set, max reps for the burnout. All right, guys, lifting up, straight arms into that tuck position. From here, I'm gonna start in the beginner variation, all the way tucked. All we're gonna do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna open up, more advanced. Open. And that's all I got. It's a max out burnout set. Like I said, it's a lot of volume, tough routine, a lot of time under tension for the back. Give this workout a try. If you like it, let me know, leave a comment, and That's Good Money page, my page, whatever, I'll get back to you. DM me, BarNaturalPrez on IG. Hope you enjoyed it, and that wraps it up.
Okay. Thanks a lot. BarNaturalPrez, links to his Instagram and YouTube will be in the description box.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you to That's Good Money, you already know.
All right.
Appreciate everything.
All right, good luck.